Good morning and welcome back to the show for November 3rd. I'm Hunter Sigrist and I'm joined by Caleb Casey.
Van Lani checks out some exotic sports cars and the career opportunities in the car restoration field.
Maddie Sigrist and Zion Nellis look back at the recent stadium dedication and what it means to Colfax High School.
Gabby Thorpe with Van Lani, camera ops Brooklyn Blonski, Georgia Holman, and Ariah Tremewan take a look at the upcoming fall play, The Outsiders.
And we'll get you ready to make the most of your week. Welcome to the show.
The words, "find your passion," are regularly uttered to young people, but breaking that down and actually pursuing it, that's another story. Van Lani connected with a local shop owner who is doing just that and is providing opportunities for others to do the same.
Sierra Classic Sports Car is a family-owned and operated business in Meadow Vista, California. They specialize in keeping the classic British car legacy alive. The shop restores classic British sports cars, and shop owner Kevin Kemper, along with his talented staff, has built a great reputation within the Northern California classic car community.
We opened the shop, Sierra Classic Sports Car, about 8 years ago. Decided to no longer be a full-time lawyer. I wanted to play with cars full-time instead.
Sierra Classic Sports Car is a great example of the many opportunities that are available working on classic cars. Whatever your passion is with cars, there is potentially an opportunity to turn that into a paying job. Classic car work isn't just a good career, but it is also a place for you to grow and discover your love for the art of restoration.
I've had my MG since I was probably a sophomore in high school, and it kept breaking and I kept learning how to fix it. And then just kind of through that experience, I got a job here and I've been pretty much working on British cars and all sorts of stuff.
After spending some time in the shop and talking to the staff, it is clear to me that patience and dedication are essential characteristics due to the fact the cars were built between 60 and 100 years ago. This requires restorers to use a variety of resources to solve complex problems that working on modern day cars may not require.
On classic cars, you don't have as much resources to kind of help you along the way like you do on modern stuff with like all data and big software that you could just go and look up how to fix something. You kind of have to go look in manuals or go on forums of what people have said and done in the past to fix these cars. And yeah, that's kind of the biggest difference between modern cars, and also you don't have to deal with like snap electrical connectors and weird hose clamps and weird fasteners. It's all just old stuff, simple.
The guys at Sierra Classic Sports Car will continue to service and restore these cars for the Northern California classic car community for the years to come and enjoy every step of the way.
The favorite part is finishing a restoration that's special to somebody after they've had us work on it for a long time, and then finally give them the keys to their old new car and to experience the excitement of that.
For CTV, I'm Van Lani.
I genuinely believe that many students at Colfax are finding and pursuing their passions. The Performing Arts Department exemplifies this, and currently they are on the brink of bringing their fall play to the stage. Gabby Thorpe, Van Lani, and the CTV staff have this preview.
In 1967, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the rivalry between the working-class greasers and the privileged socias intensifies, forcing teenage greasers Ponyboy Curtis and Johnny Cade into a fight for survival. This is the world the Colfax Drama Department will bring alive in their rendition of The Outsiders on November 7th 8th, 14th, and 15th. Director Emily Mitchum will need her cast to stretch themselves to capture this intense story.
I think that people are used to seeing students be kind of silly and funny, but the way that they've stepped up to play these dramatic roles with these complicated backstories and home lives has been really impressive to me.
Equally impressive will be the set that has been constructed by the Tech Theater team. Senior Ella Hickman, a first-year Tech Theater student, has stepped into a stage manager's role to help see this creation come to life.
I really like our set for this production. I think it's interesting. I know we pulled some inspiration from another production we saw, but I think it's going to be really visually intriguing for the audience, and I think it'll be really cool.
The success of this play will rely heavily on multiple casts that include an exciting twist. The lead role of Pony Boy will be played by different actors on different nights.
So the first weekend is Tilly Couts, and the second weekend is Dustin Kyle. We've been rehearsing for this show since August, and we rehearse 3 times a week, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of lines to memorize, especially for Pony Boy, who basically narrates the entire show.
This challenge was embraced by sophomore actor Dustin Kyle and the entire cast.
The cast prepared for the show by, we made a lot of flashcards, we had people go off on their own and practice, and of course we used the set to practice all the stuff. And lines, we would go home and practice lines. We didn't get a lot of free time, I'd say.
From iconic stage fights to intense character portrayals, this coming-of-age story is sure to move the audience.
One thing I'm excited for the audience to see is just the talent these kids have. Like I said, it's our first dramatic play.
Reporting from the Colfax Performing Arts Center and anticipating opening night on November 7th, I'm Gabby Thorpe for Colfax TV.
Tickets are $15 and you can buy them online or at the door. So grab a friend and catch this dramatic production on November 7th, 8th, and 14th at 7 p.m. or November 15th at 2 p.m.
On October 10th, during the homecoming celebration, Colfax honored one of its own when the football stadium was dedicated to Tony Martello. Maddie Sigrist was there to get the vibe and sat down with Coach Martello to better understand this monumental moment in school history.
Play for something bigger than
230 wins.
We just blew
their doors off. The value of being a part of something bigger than yourself.
For more than 30 years, one name has defined Colfax High School football: Tony Martello. A coach, mentor, and lifelong Falcon, Martello has spent many seasons coaching and has helped to shape the Falcon family that we know today.
Okay, so I started coaching in 1984. I was a JV coach, and I coached continually at different places, University of Nevada, then Colfax as a varsity coach for 41 years.
Under his leadership, Colfax captured 4 section titles, made a CIF State Bowl appearance in 2018, and earned 12 Cal High Sports Top 10 state rankings along the way.
Coach Martello is a local legend. I mean, he gave over 30 years to this school. His record is impeccable. He has 230 victories in his career, which is #1 for anybody in the entire county. So to be so successful for so long is remarkable. It's noteworthy, and ultimately he is a legend that our community is proud of.
Martello has taught generations of young men. Former players say Martello shaped not just how they played, but who they've become.
I've always remembered the lessons he taught me, and it's made me a better person and a better dad for this little guy right here, Austin.
Martello used to meet me before school and we would do training and stuff because I was really trying to go and play college football, and he took a lot of time out of like his life to meet me early every day and help me work on stuff, and that was really special to me and ended up being, you know, really important in the overall story of my life so far.
Coach really believed in overachieving as an individual, and he also taught us how to be a part of something bigger than yourselves, and I'm super thankful for that.
Though he stepped away from tackle football coaching, players in Colfax's flag football program also saw the dedication, discipline, and mentorship that defines his career.
What makes Martello a good coach would be his can-do attitude, and he's always pushing us to be the best versions of ourselves on and off the field. And he's had a lot of coaching experience, so he knows what he's doing.
Now his legacy is set in stone, or rather in turf, as Colfax High School dedicates its stadium in his name, the Tony Martello Stadium.
Honored. It was a true honor, and it'll continue to be an honor. One of the honors of my lifetime. Not just fits, it just kind of is the capstone, the culmination of everything, you know, because you take all of the things that you've done, you put it into one stadium, and now it is the Tony Martello Stadium. Incredible.
Even though Coach Martello will retire at the end of the year, his legacy will live on for generations of young athletes. What he built at Colfax High School and for its football programs is nothing short but extraordinary, and we can't wait to see what's next for the community he's inspired. For reporter Zion Nellis and camera op Caleb Casey, I'm Maddie Sigrist signing off.
It's a great facility, and our community will benefit from here on out, particularly the soccer teams, who will hopefully get to host playoff games no matter what the weather presents.
Speaking of the playoffs, the flag football team will play their second round playoff game tonight in the Martello Stadium after they dismantled the Escalon Cougars 20-0 last Wednesday. They will face the number 11th Houston Huskies at 6 p.m. The women's cross-country team closed the deal on the Pioneer Valley League title last Wednesday when Lena Holloway, Mia Toy, and Olivia Bright all scored top 5 finishes, while Shay Doherty and Grace Masick chipped in with top 15th place to bring home the banner. The volleyball team breezed past John Adams Academy in the first round of playoffs last Tuesday, 3-0, before taking out Mariposa on Thursday, 3-1, setting up an epic semifinal at Bear River tomorrow night. Your Nest leaders are leading our Bear River takeover, so deck out in black and let's get more students in the Colfax section than they have in theirs. At the time of recording, the football team is waiting to see if they had earned their postseason bowl bid, and if so, will play Friday.
Such an exciting time of year for fall sports, and it should not be lost on anybody that all our fall sports will potentially make the postseason in addition to winning 3 PVL titles.
Yeah, that's huge. And winter sports are just starting to crank up, and I feel like there's more titles coming our way.
I agree, Hunter. Well, that's all for you today, Colfax. Next week, Assistant News Director Olivia Bright has some practical tips for seniors applying for college.
And Georgia Holman with Emma Hobbs will see how some local dogs spent their Halloween Eve. Until then, I'm Hunter Sigrist for Caleb Casey. Have a great week, Colfax.